To interview Isela Seja, and she is a general manager for a little company called McDonald's. She's been a general manager for the last 4 years, and she's been with the company for the last 10 years. Isela started out on the crew and worked her way up. She was on register and cooking and cleaning and working all the stations. And after a few years, she became a supervisor and eventually moved up to a store manager and eventually the general manager position. As a general manager, she is responsible for 24 locations, 24 separate McDonald's restaurants, and she has 6 store managers. They each deal with 4 restaurants, and they report to her directly. There's also 65 supervisors that are under her, and they report to the store managers, and again, the store managers report to her. There's hundreds of crew members. They deal with issues and incidents and that kind of thing on a weekly phone call. On weekly phone calls, there are a human resource representative, the store managers, her, and if necessary, lawyers, depending on incidents that come up. The way they deal with incidents is through typical oral verbal warnings, written warnings, and suspensions if necessary, and finally termination. They do investigate every issue, and again, if lawyers need to be involved, they will be contacted to make sure that McDonald's doesn't have any liability issues. They confront the employees, and if it's something that they can work out, they try to get a commitment in writing from the employee to make sure that they follow through on the incident if necessary. One interesting thing I found out was that there is a lot of promotion from within a McDonald's, and actually 99% of management is promoted from within. So that alone is a great incentive to work for McDonald's. We talked about some of the issues she had then versus now, and how her management style has changed in that time. And she said one of the things was delegation. She was young when she started, hungry, and wanted to do everything on her own. And, as responsibilities got more and more, she realized that she had to rely on other people to get the job done. So that wasn't always easy to give up, that responsibility thing. But she had to because it can be a very stressful job. Let's see. Another thing was that she had to learn to balance her family life with her work life, and that wasn't always easy. As a general manager, you have to work 45 hours a week, and though you make your own schedule, it's a salary position, and you're not always working just 45 hours. So there's got to be a balance there. Let's see. Personal management styles are not necessarily encouraged by McDonald's. They're not discouraged either, but they have something called employee profiles, job profiles, and they want management to follow that to a T, so that there are no issues with that. It's a big corporation, and everything needs to be streamlined. She says, depending on the location, it's not always easy to find employees. The more rural restaurants, and she said actually the more affluent areas, it's not always easy to find and keep employees there. So they offer referral bonuses and that kind of thing to keep employees, and they offer bonuses to the people who sign on for the jobs if they stay for more than 90 days. Employees are, their anniversaries are celebrated, their birthdays are celebrated, they're offered monthly tuition reimbursement, they have great medical and dental programs, their retirement plan is great. McDonald's gives you $4 every dollar that you put in to your retirement plan, up to 4%. I thought that was fantastic. Another way they motivate their employees is with gift cards. Depending on what you do and how well you do, gift cards are given out every 90 days, every 60 days, um, every 30, 60, and 90 days to employees who do well in a job. She says they're even giving away iPads. For her, like I said earlier, the job can be stressful, and McDonald's started a program called Engage You. And in this program, they once a month, a personal trainer, a nutritionist, and a life coach visit every restaurant, and they encourage employees to talk to them about any issues they're having at home and on the job. And they encourage exercise and eating well and that kind of thing. And they can always be reached by phone, but they actually do visit every restaurant. And if time allows, they even do, she said, 10 to 15, 20 minutes of exercise in the store. I thought that was interesting. And that's a stress reliever, stress management. Let's see. Yes, recruitment. McDonald's has an internal recruiter, and if there's a position open for management, everyone has the option of applying for that job. If they feel that there's a candidate that's qualified for the job, they will go after that candidate and offer them the position. Which again, 99% of management is from within. I thought that alone is a great incentive. I guess overall. Um, I didn't expect McDonald's to be this great of a place to work for. I think it's something to consider for the future for all of us. And thank you for your time.